Hello guys, welcome to our Cardioscientist channel. Today we are going to explore a peaceful place in Cebu City especially for you. Today we will visit Cebu Taoist Temple. Cebu Taoist Temple is a famous religious site, established by the hill in Cebu City. It is not a tourism destination, but it became popular due to its peculiar structure. At first we came from Talamban by jeepney to Cebu Park for 15 pesos per passenger. After that we waited for a long time, under the flyover to book a taxi online, but the local person here told us that instead of booking a taxi, flag down the taxi on the road. We were trying to hail a taxi, but no one was stopping because we were foreigners. Then we decided to book a taxi online, but since we are Indians we were having problem filling the login details, so we took the help of two Filipino ladies, who stopped the taxi for us, and helped us reach us. We are very thankful to both of them, and we started our journey towards the temple. IT Park was attracting attention. Big buildings and Christmas decorations in them. After a short distance, the hill came into view, and there was definitely a feeling that we were going to a good place. After going further, after registering the driver from the gate, he met the entry inside. They do not enter this place without a taxi. And gradually the carved temple began to appear. The driver dropped us near the base of the temple. By now the taxi fare was 105 pesos and we were climbing the stairs when we met an Indian family. Those people were from Maharashtra. After asking affectionately, we left for the temple. As we approached the temple, we saw an exquisite carving pattern, and the view of Cebu City was visible from the front side of the temple. It was a sight to behold. It was very quiet in this area. It is a Taoist temple located in Beverly Hills subdivision in Cebu City, Republic of the Philippines. The Chinese Taoism community built the temple in 1972, with Chinese-style architecture that cost them around $2,000 by then. It overlooks the city, giving you a beautiful panorama of the city skyline, and the blue water dividing the capital and Mactan Island. This temple is excellent for anybody who wants to get some fresh air and relax from the city. The sight of the temple's religious figures, designs, dragons, and paintings can help you forget and even relieve your stress. Part of the healing effect when visiting the place is the open and relaxing green scenery that enveloped the site aside from its hillside gardens. Of course, if you believe in Taoism, this is a perfect place for you to pray or meditate about your faith and life, and if you believe in something besides this religion, please make sure you show respect and behave appropriately within the area. Since many centuries ago, Chinese traders and early Chinese immigrants of Cebu brought with them their Taoist belief and established this community. The development of this temple is through the efforts of Chinese people of Cebu. Most of them belong to prominent and business families. What is so unique about this site that appeals visitors cannot merely be described in just one or a few words. However, for the sake of giving you a background, I'll be delighted to explain some of its features. The main entrance gate's height, design, and colors, for me, is just striking and distinctive. It is not a typical site in the province that is dotted with Christian structures and symbols. To see gates with intense red and green colors and dragons, intricate designs, symbols, Chinese characters, among other features. Main temple. This is the primary structure, where the saints and other religious symbols and writings carefully set and positioned. Just like most religious structures, the symbols and statues are facing towards the worshipper's direction. Unlike the Christian churches and places of worship, maybe through cultural differences, this temple uses no benches or chairs but small and somewhat rectangular-shaped cushions that support one while kneeling or sitting down to make your supplications. The temple above. Right above the main temple, there is another one above it. You can climb the steps at the right side of the main one, and it is on your left-hand side. It is smaller and has its own statue of a Taoist saint. You are not allowed to take a picture of it. Actually, this temple is the most prominent one when you are looking at this site from a distance. The columns and walls have written Chinese characters describing the place, and whatever it is intended to say. Thus the mind became satisfied by coming to a place where the mind can find peace, and now we are on our way back. In the whole trip, it cost us 30 pesos per passenger for jeepney and 220 pesos taxi, for 250 pesos traveling. Taking time out from the daily hustle and bustle of life to visit such a place is a treat,